Hey there gardeners, you are watching Gardening on Taylor Mountain and I'm Bobby. My granddaughter's here with me again today and we are going to harvest all of the straw flowers. I'm going to pull them out of the garden and we're going to harvest the ones that are good for drying. So we thought you might like to come along with us. So here we go. Next year I will definitely stake them better. So it's time to get these beds prepared, put compost in them so that I can, we can plant the tulips. There we go. Look at all the good straw flowers. Yay. I'm just glad they pull out kind of easy. They're huge. Yeah, huge. I feel like the straw flowers need their own space next year. I don't know. Okay, so I'm 5'4". Is that a foot taller than me?
Yeah, maybe a little more.
A little more. I'm stuck. Not really. We're just going to harvest the heads that are good for drying. Once they get like this, they're really not good for drying. So they're kind of done for. They're past their prime. But we're cutting them off and we're stripping off the leaves. Straw flowers can take a little cooler temperatures, but because they're kind of known as a cool flower, but we will probably be getting some frost here pretty soon, so that would have been not good if we'd have let them die in the frost. I have a feeling we're going to get tired of doing this before we get them all done. There's a lot. So are you thinking about putting any of these on your Christmas tree, or have you decided?
I don't know. I would like to put a bunch on, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of the family would like it.
Well, you can come down and visit mine and help me. You can help me with mine. I was thinking about, like, you know, we're almost into the 1st of November. I was thinking about, I might go ahead and put it up early so that we can enjoy it longer. There are a lot of straw flowers on here. Lots and lots. I'm not sure that this was the best idea, putting them all in the back of the gate, or what do you think?
Well, I don't know how else you could have done it. So.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That makes me feel better. I'm sorry that I let so many of them go. We sure tried though, didn't we? To get them before they blew open. But like I said, the bees were enjoying them. That's a good thing. I want to get to some of these darker pink ones because they're my favorite.
Mine too.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to put straw flowers in arrangements when you give arrangements to people or bouquets or whatever. And then you can tell them, you know, once you're done with the bouquet, you can dry the straw flower. I don't know. I kind of like doing that, sticking a few in. This one is another one past its prime, but it's still pretty. We're going to use it. They'll even they open up a little bit more, that's why I say it's past its prime. There's one there. Oh, here's a little patch right there. There's some here. All right, so we're gonna take these over to the compost pile. is my husband's home place, and this is what we call the milking barn. It's kind of a little bit run down now, but it's where they milked the family cow, and also they had chickens in there. So this is one of my compost piles, and I have to make sure I throw everything way back into the woods because, whoops, hang on. I have to make sure I throw everything way back into the woods because of the cattle. I don't want the cows eating anything they shouldn't. Okay, so here we go. We just dump all these over in the compost pile. So, future Bobby here. As I was watching and editing this video, it looked in the video to me like, you know, we were wasting a lot of straw flowers. And so, just in case there's someone out there who is thinking the same thing, I just wanted to clarify. I felt kind of a responsibility why there were so many straw flower blooms left. Now, we have harvested and harvested this summer off of the straw flowers. They've given us so much. We've dried them, we've given them away. We had a little workshop on how to wire them and dry them and so forth and so on. So we couldn't keep up with the production that the straw flowers were, you know, the amount of straw flowers that they were producing. One thing you didn't see in the video was both my granddaughter and I harvested a bunch of the spent blooms just to have a little bouquet, because it is really hard to throw that many what appeared to be good blooms, but like I said, there really weren't. So we did have quite a few that got blown open like this, and once they get like this and you start seeing the pollen, they're really no good for drying. And you might be saying, well, why didn't she just leave those in her garden beds for the bees? And that is a good thought. But I do need to clean these beds out because they also have my dahlias in there, and my dahlias are just about ready to start being pulled out so that I can let the tubers start to dry, and so that I can store them for next year. So there was kind of a method to my madness. And I have plenty of things on our property for the bees. The bees are working right now. I'm actually looking at a sedum that they're working on. So I have tons of stuff left for them. So I didn't really feel bad about, you know, go ahead and cleaning these straw flowers out of the garden beds. So just wanted to let you know that. Something blooming back there. Wow, what is that? I don't know. It's pretty. Dump the bed. Here comes the hard part. Yay! He's bothering us over here, sweet William. We're trying to work these. Yeah, 3 or 5 per bunch is good, or 4. So what we do when we dry these, hang them upside down for drying. Oops. So what we do when we hang these upside down for drying, we just take either twine, or this is wire, you know, coated wire, and wrap it around as tightly as you can without breaking your stems. And then within a matter of a few days, you know, like 4 days, they will be dry. And we hang them upside down. She hangs them in her room, and I hang them in my office. So that's what we do to dry them. I thought these would look good in bunches on the tree itself. Yeah. Like, you know, just leave them in bunches instead of individual.
It'd be cool if you put a little bunch at the very top.
Mm-hmm. We can do that. Whoops. Didn't mean to take your straw flower.
That's fine.
And then if you have any stems that are really long, you just cut them off. You don't need all that stem. Well, we're going to finish preparing these straw flowers for drying, and we really appreciate you coming along with us. If you would give this video a thumbs up, we would really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video. Happy gardening. Bye.